Once we're actually in, I'll see where the hell I can go.
You and I will travel a ways together. I will teach you all I know, and you will destroy he who has taken my place.
Okay, so that's decently loud on my end. So we'll turn that down a little bit. No. No. Can you talk, my friend? My friend? Nope. Okay. We'll see if that's good.
Every game, even this game we play, is a shadow of the great game. The game of life and death. Once I was its master, but now another sits upon that throne. I will teach you every...
Yes, dramatic talking about stuff and things.
everything I can in this game, that you might have the strength to master the great game in time.
Okay, so hopefully that sound should be going. Fucking words. Am I having a stroke? Hopefully that sound should be good on your guys' end. I'm still trying to figure out a way to fucking adjust my headphones, because at the moment, I don't know, it's interesting. Let's go with interesting. Interesting's fun. Anyway, what do we even have? So we still need to do the High Priestess and get the gold. Imperial Fund. I might have to do this one and literally just open up a fucking notepad so I can keep track of the information. Yeah, Wanderer, I'm gonna need you for the dice games. This one I will actually sort for, because if I can, I would like to get it out of the way right out of the gate. Okay, we'll just put all of them in, and then we'll chuck in some food. No, I don't really want to spend the gold. Okay, so I am in the way of shit at the moment. What the fuck's even gonna be best? Whee! I'll try over here for the moment. I'll sit on the fucking exit button. Or the back button. My chin is resting on it, even though it runs off. I don't know what it's doing. Don't ask it questions. It honestly scares me. Gain resources is always nice. As well. So yeah, of course I'm not going with any of the new ones. I'm trying not to. Come down here, Gambler's Jewel always. Here a bit. Berserkers goes in because it gives us more money. And we do actually want billy clubs. So, okay, so we'll have a room for a couple of additionals. Chuck in the Prius robes more just in case than anything, and Mercenary Dog. Start with Brigand's Blades. They give light weapons are the best against These fucks. I would start with healing spirits, but I think we're just gonna start with food, just in case. I don't remember how stingy this one is on food.
My card here, the guardian of knowledge and the protector of the gates of life and death. Now Callus sits that throne, and miscreants assume the position.
Now, I will mention, because I haven't actually gotten all the way through this game before, I'm not sure if the bad guy, like, air quotes here, because there's a lot of shades of grey going around. The guy he's complaining about that's taking his throne on the game of life and death, blah 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 blah. I don't remember whether that is a reference to, like, you beating the first hand of fate. I'm actually not sure, or whether it's meant to be something else. Anyway, I'm getting fucking distracted. With Malcalypse's encouragement, what's a few murders in the grand scheme of things, you find yourself sat opposite the opulently dressed, I read that as leader. Not leader, I read that as leather, but it's leader. The opulently dressed leather leader of the Thieves Guild, or one of the leaders. It's a shadowy organization. He takes a sip of wine and leans back to savor the taste. I'm scheduled to be assassinated. A new assassin has been determined, and so the tale begins. The assassin is actually random. It's not just once you figure it out, you've got it all the way through. It is actually random. You do need to pay attention. I believe the suspect is one of my own. With a subtle nod, he indicates a bearded man, a woman with red hair, and a man with grey eyes. Borden, Rowena, and Grindon, my 3 personal silencers. One of them left me this note, I am sure. When the red candle's flame burns out, on his last evening at the Mulberry Inn, the false priest will have his sins appeased. He points out the red candle upon the fireplace. The assassin favors theatrics over secrecy. Give me just one tick. I want to note that down. I'm literally opening up Notepad. No, not that big. I do not need a full screen Notepad. What the fuck? Notepad. Other side. And the red. Yeah, I can't actually remember, trying to read and talk at the same time. I can't actually remember whether that line is randomized or not, but just to be sure, ask who he is exactly. I am known as Father Galfrey, though it's not my true name, of course. I keep track of accounts in this region. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you'll likely need gold. These will tell you anything for gold. Ask for information on the assassin. A note was left for me at this inn. So yeah, he repeats that. Ask for more information about Borden. Borden is the eldest in my employ, a simple, nervous kind of man. I highly doubt he would have the heart nor the finesse to assassinate me, unless he has hidden his true nature all this time. Okay, so I don't think I needed to put down the poem, but it's still there. I can't be bothered deleting it. Borden has worked for him for a long time. Okay. I'd say you have to pour a few meads into him if you want him to talk. Borden bad. Drinky. I should mention you can ask him to summarize, but I'd prefer to just have it on hand. Rowena has been one of my silencers for as long as I've been in this position, and that is a long time indeed. I'm just so you know, I'm doing this in all caps by holding down shift. Rowena Old. Okay. I asked that she infiltrate the 3rd Legion of the Imperial Army and eliminate their captain. She did so, of course, as efficient as anything. Rowena 3rd Legion. I suspect that she is only truly loyal to gold, but she is quite a valuable asset to the guild, so it would be a shame if she intends to assassinate me. Rowena, like money. There we go. Ask more information about Grindon. Just as an aside, you don't need to do this if you, like, you can complete the quest without doing this. But to get, like, the bonus, to get everything unlocked, you do have to do, like, get all the clues, or at least as many as you can, and figure out who the hell is going to try to assassinate him. Anyway. Man, so all of them are old. Damn son. Well, no. Damn Grindon, you old. There we go. He's prone to making the most prestigious claims, many of which are untrue. I'd be wary of his exaggerations, even if he isn't the assassin. And especially when he's had too much wine. I nearly said Borden. Grindon, Drinky, Full Ale. There we go. Okay. Bye for the night. And with that, he waves you away, and you retire to bed, wondering how Malcalypse talked you into this. Okay. Onward! General store right out of the gate, not the greatest. For, obvious reasons. I don't have anything to sell except the Brigand's Blades, and I'm not selling the Brigand's Blades. It's not immediately. Leave.
In case you're wondering whether I take it personally, these purges of the corrupt, indeed I do. How could I not?
The town crier announces... Oh wait, I think I've already gone through this. Hey, the outbreak began there and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives. Blah blah blah, gotta fight people. Stabby stabby. I love how I look over at my notes and they get progressively worse. It starts out with me saying the full thing. Galfrey said that Borden has worked for him for a long time. That's my first note. And immediately after, it's Borden bad drinky. And then from then on, it's just shit posting it with caps lock. Like, that's... Jesus Christ. Brigand's Blades. A sharp knife quickly applied under cover of night has long been the tool of footpads and criminals. Stabby?
Our time has come, so be it.
The only downside is I probably should have switched weapon, because these are not the greatest at breaking armor. Alright. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I lied. Oh, big stretch. Commends you for your bravery and offers you a reward. I gain fame and gold.
A vampire cannot cross running water. These days you must deal with far more mundane opposition.
Stand and fight. Jumping into the river, if you fail it, causes you to lose equipment. Whereas fighting, I'm pretty sure there's a roll afterwards, but you can get equipment. So, not a particularly difficult choice. There we go. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search their bodies for anything. Okay, so you don't need to do a roll.
To use this, you will need
Yeah, that's
fame.
fine. Store. Good food, that's also good.
Once again, we return to the inn, seeking clues to save a life.
Don't lie to me.
When we look into memories, so many things are left unsaid and clouded. Why this life? Why this inn?
You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Galfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of many rolls of paper strewn across the table, then glances up at you. 3 days until the assassin comes for me, and 3 suspects. How apt. 3 days to uncover the liar. I would like you to follow one of my silencers on a job, trading trust for information. Pay for it if you must. I'm going to go with Rowena first. She likes the monies. It also gives me more time to try to find, the gambler's jewel. Because, as far as I remember with the bribe just needs money. There's nothing else involved, whereas going for the drinks, there is a roll element to it. So we'll go with Rowena first. Rowena has been tasked with kidnapping the child of Lady Fielding as they journey to the capital. Okay, well, casual kidnapping.
You surely have a liking for strange bedfellows. Here you are helping thieves challenge thieves, without a thought for their ultimate victims.
You note the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. Guild. The gasp.
A game of chance or two, perhaps.
Beside a busy Empire Road, you spy a ramshackle stall whereupon a few ramshackle people are seated on stools rolling dice. You approach the stall, and behind the table is a little girl practicing on a poorly tuned violin. Beside her waits a squat lady clad in a flowery apron. Welcome, have a seat. Do try the spice cakes, I baked them this morning. Berta smiles at you warmly. What would you like to play? I've got dice, I've got cards, and buckets of coins for winning. I'm not gonna risk it. Berta insists on pressing a few roasted chestnuts into your hand before you go. Hey, roasted
Let us
chestnuts.
learn what sort you are. Strong, clever, wise. The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
Wow, I was gonna roast myself and he beat me to it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Competition of strength, throw dice.
Back to the
There we go.
bones.
Easy.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Also, he cartwheeled out the door, like, subtle flex. Keep exploring.
One should
Goblins.
always keep an eye on their belongings,
Fucking hate.
lest little hands find idle work.
I fucking hate this one. If you're not fast enough, they can steal a lot from you. With a snap, you feel something being yanked off your person. You've been ambushed. You turn to see a few goblins running away, giggling and pointing at you. With no time to check what was stolen, you rush after the thieving devils. Note earlier how I mentioned with ambushes, that means that down the bottom here, there's no inventory icon, so I can't switch equip. Some highwaymen emerged from the bushes to protect the goblins. Thieves Guild. Those fucks. But yeah, this is a timed event where I have to kill those goblins while the other guys just be as annoying as possible. There will ever be a place for small hands and quick wits. Defeat goblins quickly to avoid losing your items for good. Thieves attack more frequently while goblins are alive, to protect the spoils. As I said, are there specifically to be as annoying as possible. Oh. Okay, at least I killed the goblins. Okay. What, you don't want to play? There we go. You take back your brigand's blades from the unconscious goblin. As soon as you do, with a splutter, the goblin in question awakes and flips away from you. Giggling, it escapes into the forest. So goblins are colluding with the Thieves Guild now. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Ring, 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 son of a bitch. I mean, who said that?
The power Rage grants is often misunderstood.
Food's nice, healing I didn't really need, so... mixed bag.
Assassins, I have little love for them. Less still for the criminal guilds that fill the cities these days. Bankers, thieves, assassins, merchants, kings. Each tries to use their power to control those around them.
Actually, hold up. I'm gonna quickly get up and go to loot. One sec.
Ho, 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 you make a poor apprentice. Cultivate focus.
Oh, okay. I've returned. Should I probably have gone to my BRB screen? Probably. Oh well. Okay. You and Rowena need not travel far before finding a gilded carriage trundling along an Imperial road. The carriage is protected by a contingent of guards. Defeat all enemies before the timer expires to impress Rowena. There we go. So hopefully it's a bit of a generous timer, but we shall see. Minute 40 is not bad. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, excellent.
Show your worth through action.
So thank you. Rowena is impressed by your efficient fighting skills. She trusts you a little more. You open the carriage door to see a woman dressed in silks and gems, clutching her son. Please, she cries desperately, take this gold. He's just a child. Without a second thought, Rowena pockets the heavy pouch of coin from the weeping mother and closes the door on them. The thief stares at you coldly. Now, I don't remember which of these two she likes. Because on one hand, I could see her not believing us unless we asked for something out of it. But on the other hand, she really likes gold. So let's go one and she'll probably get pissed at us. Okay, no. Thank fuck. There's nothing else, I have business elsewhere. Ask what she thinks of Father Gelfrey. He sits in his finery counting coins. I expect he will do so until the day he dies. She considers you for a bit. I wouldn't trust him so much. He's in a guild of thieves just like us, after all. There's nothing else, I have business elsewhere. Ask about her favourite food. Roasted apple. Ask about her family. I have family in the capital. I do not talk to them. Ask about her past. I was in the 7th Legion. Wop, wop, wah. You're in the 3rd Legion. Ah. Okay, sorry, that was just me putting down on my notes. I was in the 7th Legion of the Empire before my time here. I spoke against my captain, and so he tried to have me killed. I ran. I do not like to spill unnecessary blood. There's nothing else. I have business elsewhere. Bid goodbye. Well, I already know how much of what she told me today is a lie. She's like, ah! Enter the inn. You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Gelfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. Blah, 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 blah. I hope the job with Rowena was fruitful today. You are not dead with a knife in your back, so I presume yes. It would be prudent to review what my silencers have said when you have a quiet moment. Perhaps you will catch a lie in the progress. Talk about your goblin problem. Goblins, from our guild, he scratches his chin in annoyance. Their loyalty to the guild is tenuous at best. Here, take this.
So much folly begins and ends with crime.
A funny bunch, goblins. Tomorrow, who will you follow? Obviously, we'll go we'll go with Borden. Borden is going to pick up some lamps. Okay. From Shipwreck Port that may have been, let's say, repossessed from their owners. Okay. I mean, I like their style. They're recycling. You note the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. You're my good. Ooh, general store. Give me the equipment. There we go, Gambler's Jewel.
Well, that may help you on the road ahead.
Excellent. I don't think I need anything else. The jewel's pretty well what I want / need.
Farmers
Bitter
know better
winter.
than any other that we reap the rewards of our earlier efforts.
Goblins. Oh shit. Because I got ambushed, I can't actually, can't switch weapons, so I'll be using the, I'll be using the, one-handed sword. Wop wop. Cut your throat or cut your purse, it makes no mind to them. Ah, God, I hate silencers. What the hell's the other one? Damn it. At least the one-handed sword isn't the worst against these guys. The worst is of course two-handed weapons, but the best are the dual wielding. That was actually risky there, me doing that, because sometimes the what's the word? Vulnerability or iframes doesn't work. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, thank fuck. I actually did need food. You traveled to Shipwreck Port by wagon. You ride in relative silence until Borden turns to you and asks, quite seriously,